Peace to the gods and goddesses out here in these streets. Welcome, 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 welcome. My name is OE Sun, Team Taurus, Atlanta, Georgia, and we're getting ready to get it started today with virtues, rituals, astrology, divination, ancestors, and spirit guides. How am I sounding in the queue? If you are peeping us on YouTube or Facebook or Instagram, please let me know where you're from. Press 2 if you shared it. I need to know your team zodiac and also what is your city and state that you represent. So I'm Team Taurus, Atlanta, Georgia. Today it's all about being honorable. This came from one question, a conversation me and my bro was having yesterday. I forgot to hit record. What up, everybody? My name is OE Sun, and we're running it back. Today is virtues, rituals, astrology, divination, ancestors, spirit guides, and the number 3. Please make sure that you press 2 if you've shared this, if you catching the audio later. I love you for peeping out my podcast. Today, like I said, it's going to be a good one. My name is OE Sun. I'm Team Taurus, Atlanta, Georgia. And please make sure you rock where you from. What up, Cheryl? I see you over there in the Bronx. Team Virgo. Hey, Lady Lorraine. Dallas, Texas in the building. What up, Brother Tyson? Peace to the family. Thanks, everybody. Yeah, this is going to be good. March 3rd, 1993. Pisces from Dallas, Texas. He won a whole reading, right? Team Las Vegas Aquarius. What it do? How y'all feeling this evening? More Team Aquarius from Columbus, Ohio. Warner Robbins in the building. Team Capricorn. Team Aries in Dallas. What up, Queen? How you feeling? You supposed to be squeezing through the A sometime soon. What up, Queen Melanin? I see you over there. Peace, peace, peace. So virtues, rituals, astrology, divination, ancestors, and spirit guides. So today I want to bring in some of the. Oh, wait. I want to bring some of the angels in on this one right here. Yeah. Yeah. Let's just bring some angels into this whole thing. So first, we got to start off with prayer. Abdul Kul Tafalatat, Wabazun, Gamma Farragoon, Shilel Kaloon. I am in the love of all, and all love is in me. I am a part of all, and all is a part of me. And I am one with all, and all is one with me. And I can succeed as a part of all and fail as an individual. And I can be all that I wish in all as long as my wish is to stay in all. I am never alone. All is, I am. All can, I can. All does, I do. Istanjay, Ilaku. Big shouts out to Decrim Nature. Everybody out here putting in that work for bringing entheogens around the world. You know what I'm saying? Like, we have to stop decriminalizing nature. Why use? It's not illegal to have a lemon or a tangerine or some basil. So why y'all tripping off my mushrooms or any of the in the peyote and all of the entheogens, man? Let's just get it together. That spiritual house cleaning was a perfect thing to do on Saturday. Thanks, Mystic at the Crossroads. Hydra, you are absolutely welcome. I'm going to send that out to Jasmine. Team Capricorn and the NOLA. Appreciate it, everybody. All right, let's get into this right here. What happened? So last night I was talking to my partner, and late night, and he's the artist that's working on the artwork in my, in the, I don't know, we could call it the trip room or every place that we're about to start doing our ceremonies, right? And so he came out and he asked me, he said, hey, bro, how do you know if someone put something on you or tried to put something on you? Now, this is a good question right here. How do you know if someone put something on you or tried to put something on you? Now, do any of you even know what that means? What do you think that means when somebody says, did somebody put something on me? What does that mean to you, right? So put something on you is like, your parents, even though they were raised up in the church, they used to be like, man, somebody put roots on me, right? So what about now? What do we call it now? Because we grown, we into magic, we practice hoodoo, we practice voodoo, we all into our spiritual sciences, right? But we also know about protecting ourselves, and we're always, if you know about somebody putting something on you, you can confirm that because you always, I see so many people talking about, I need a cleansing bath. What about a cleansing bath? What about a cleansing? What about the cleansing, right? And I always be like, man, you should do cleansings, but If you had some defense, people wouldn't be able to attach so many things to you so fast, right? How is it that you just did a spiritual bath last week and now you need to do another one? That's interesting, right? So let's get into that. He wanted to know, how do I know? And then it led into this whole conversation about divination tools, astrology, and all that good stuff. So I'm inviting a couple of people. I hope y'all are inviting a couple of people too. I'd appreciate it. All right, that's good right there. Let's just get it popping from there. Okay. Yes, a curse. Somebody said, oh, put a hex on them. Spell work or vampirism. Right. A root. Somebody did put a root on somebody. Okay. A spell. Yes. A hex. Okay. Somebody wanted to know my contacts. On Instagram, you can find me OYE517. We'll get into all that. So Janelle says, I want mushrooms ASAP. That's interesting. Scotland in the UK. What up, Naomi Dancer? I would say to Janelle, if you want mushrooms, I'm sure that there's someone in your area. You just have to be plugged into the right network so they can just, appear for you. They're magical, so you got to summon them. So send me an email or something like that, and I'll see and let me know what area you're in, and I'll try to see if I know somebody in your network. All right? So, yeah, somebody tried to put the evil eye on you. Somebody says, can I share around Scotland, UK, this live stream? Thank you. Please share it in the UK. Please. Absolutely. I have an evil eye pendant hanging in my brand new car I got. Sometimes people will have things against you and don't even realize they're sending you stuff. This is good. So I'm going to talk about both of these, intentional and not so intentional, right? And how to protect yourself. So I don't believe in being so defensive as being offensive. So I had a person one time a very good friend of mine, who said, I can't believe this guy I used to date put this hex on me, or he put this thing on me. Why is he doing work on me? And I said, what are you doing to protect yourself? Like, what are you doing offensively so this person won't be so offensive towards you? Because anytime someone is sending a curse on you or bad energy on you, that's an offensive. And you can take a defensive strategy or you can take an offensive strategy. I believe in taking an offensive strategy, okay? So in an offensive strategy, an honorable offensive strategy is, if we take it to the streets, if somebody is shooting at you with a water gun and you shoot back with a slingshot, they're going to be less likely to keep shooting with the water gun. If they go to a slingshot and you pick up a BB gun, they're going to be less likely to fire on you. If they got a 22 and they firing, a 22 is a small caliber pistol. It's still dangerous. And if you don't fire back, you be very terrified of that 22. And the person who got the 22 is like, ooh, look at this. But guess what? What if you got a 44 and you be like, boom, 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 right? So, Victor, did you really want to get in? I see you sent the live on here. I mean, you sent the request. Let me know that you really want to get in. I got to get this out first. I want to bring you in, but I got to talk about this first. I would love for you to come through on my on Facebook. It would show up like a lot better. Yeah. So, are you offensive with your magic to someone else who is being offensive with their magic? Because the best defense is a good offense. Can somebody write that down? All right. The best defense is a good offense. So if you have your situation set up in order and it looks like you got a fortress, then an evil entity will be less likely to just, run up on you. And I like to say that some of the things that we think are good deterrents of evil and disagreeable energies and disagreeable spirits and people working spells on you, they are really not. They're really not that strong. Like, this is my organite piece, right? And then I have another organite piece. This smaller one is stronger than this big one. but it's not big. Neither one of these together are big enough to stop somebody from putting a hex on me. So the crystals that you are wearing, most of crystals are for storing information. All crystals are not for protecting. And I got this, right? And I got that. You got to sometimes like invest in some things that are a little heavier, something that weighs a little more, that do a little more. Because sage, for instance, when you sage the house, the entities leave the house, but when the sage is gone, they come back. But sound, there's certain sound frequencies that entities are allergic to. They don't like certain sounds. They don't like prayers. They don't like certain chants, and they will stay away from that. But if you don't know what these particular chants are, or you don't have these sounds on continually, then what happens to you? Then they just wait for you to finish burning the sage or burning the incense, and then they just roll back up on you, right? But there's no better there's a lot. Yeah, Palo Santo is better than sage. But how can you keep a ritual going continuously? See, a ritual is a one-time thing. It sends out a pulse. A spell is longer lasting. When you take a spell, but then you have to reinforce the ritual. You have to reinforce the ceremony. You have to reinforce the spell work, right? So reinforcing. Repelling evil is our divine birthright. I don't really know how much I agree with that. I don't need to repel evil. I need to know how to navigate with success. I need to know how to navigate in the light. If I'm navigating in the light, I don't have to repel evil, because the evil don't like light. The evil likes dark. The evil likes to come and run up on me, right? That's what the evil likes to do. But if my whole venture is success in light work and high level magic, then guess what? Evil doesn't want to pick on you. So I look at like martial arts. If you walking through and you are about to rob somebody at Walmart, you're going to look for what they call the victim selection process. You're going to look for somebody weak. You're not going to look for somebody like with some dreads, got some pretty nice sized arms, looking like he'll do something to you. You'd be like, nah, I'm not going to select that person right there. That person look like they'll really get into something. But if the weak, old, feeble woman who's walking with a cane or a walker and it's late night and she out there by herself and she got a pocketbook and a whole big thing of groceries in her cart, then guess what? You might be like, oh, that's an easy victim. Spiritual energy, spells, and hexes work the same way. So you trying to send something at me, when your spirit or your hex comes to me, it has to see, does it have permission to enter? So if you don't, and if you ain't set up a series of defensive, if you don't have an offensive front, that's like checking things at the door, then you've given that thing permission because it's stronger than you. So I got to make sure I have the offensive front when these things come. So brother says Sweat Lodge and war dances or even war dance songs will cure all that as well, right? But if I let the song play, if I let the war dance song play all the time, then the enemy doesn't want to round up and try to ride up on me. But after I do the Sweat Lodge and then, after I do the war dance and now I'm just resting and I'm about to go to sleep, somebody could be plotting to send something my way. So you have to arm yourself to be able to have things in place where they're called wards, WARDS. So a lot of times when you go to a person's house who practice Ifa, they have nails by the door. They have these entities, nails, or they have spikes, railroad track spikes, things like that represent the energy that I want here, right? Mediocre magic is not sufficient for authentic alchemists of angelic authority. Jedi, that's what you just explained. An authentic alchemist of angelic authority is a Jedi. That's a quotable. Ooh, I like that. I like that. An authentic alchemist of angelic authority is a Jedi. I'm a Jedi. I'm with the Jedis. I'm looking for other Jedis. I'm a psychonaut avenger. I'm looking for other superheroes. I'm looking for other Avengers. But the things I have to look for first are the virtues. So that's the first thing we got to talk about. The 4 virtues: honesty, humility, patience, and sincerity. Those are the 4 virtues, right? Tell them, Black Love, the best defense is a good offense. What up, Dallas, Texas? I appreciate that. That's why the evil eye tries to keep you in a negative. Evil tries to keep you in a negative frame of mind. See, I don't give evil credit for doing nothing. I'm responsible. Evil's not responsible. I'm responsible. Because my body, my universe, I'm at the center of. You realize these certain things when you start partaking entheogens. And you'll know that it's on you. It's on you. Evil is always around. Evil ain't trying to, evil just wants to participate in your laziness. Evil never attacks busy people. Busy and successful people. Evil is like, I ain't really trying to run up on that. Evil is looking for lazy people who are already in the dark, who has piss poor habits. And you don't have discipline and you don't have wards set up. So evil is like cancer. You know why cancer can get in your body? Because you are a host. When you have the environment for a virus to sit in your body and eat off of it, then you are a host. A woman wants a man who can, quote unquote, provide and protect and have wisdom and have good sex. Then he's a good host. Then she comes in and be like, hey, I like this area right here. A man wants a woman who got good common sense, who know when to be quiet, who can meditate, who teaches yoga, drinks lots of water, speaks different foreign languages, can clean up behind herself, likes to keep a clean house, who smells good. Boom, you a good host. Now I want to take up residency here. So when your body has a lot of acidic ways about it, you could have acidic ways in the way that you are. So when you have a mediocre ways in your spiritual practices and your spiritual maturity, then evil is easy to come in and be like, oh, I'm gonna just kick it right here like cancer, like a toothache, like a virus or a fungus or a funk. You put deodorant on, right, to keep the funk off. It's the same thing. So I don't focus on smelling bad. I focus on taking showers regularly. So I don't worry about my odor because I'm always smelling good. I'm always looking good. I'm always feeling good. So the things that you teach about, you know what I'm saying, then you go ahead and you run up on that type of thing. Somebody asked me, can you repeat the Jedi definition? There's a lot of definitions, but the one I like right here is the authentic alchemist of angelic authority. You working for the light side. Angelic authority. Ooh. Now some other people working on demonic authority. But it's your choice because magic is just like arrogance. It doesn't matter who you are. It's not picky. Because there can be an arrogant student and there could be an arrogant teacher. It's just arrogance. There could be a person, there could be an arrogant foe. Yeah, you could be an arrogant victim and you could be an arrogant villain. Arrogance don't care. Magic is like, yo, I work either way. It's just like, do you have the power to hold and get this thing popping? Lisa Bond, what is my YouTube page? Oh Ye Son. Yeah, I'm broadcasting on Oh Ye Son and Jasmine's joint at the same time. Yeah, it ain't a takeover, just a slight makeover. That's all. That's how we do. Me living in my truth is my highest level of protection. Yeah, but if you living in your truth and you don't have weapons, spiritual armament against someone attacking you, then your truth ain't enough. Your truth ain't enough. Your truth should better tell you that you better go get armed up. You better go get armed to the T on spiritual know-how. And here we go back to the key, rituals. So virtues, rituals, astrology, divination, ancestors. So back to the original question. My man said, how do I know? How did somebody try to put something on me? So I was explaining to him, I said, I'm so offensive. I pray for the person who's trying to put something on me because my ancestors see the work that I'm putting in. And so they see something coming even before me because that's what I need. Because if I'm protected, then I can provide more for my ancestors. I can work better with my spiritual team So when my spiritual team is well fed, my altar, I do my rituals, I do my meditation, I burn ancestor money, I light my candles, I go have candid conversations with my altar. How many of y'all have candid conversations with your altar, right? Have candid conversations with my great grandfather and great grandmother and my great aunts and uncles, and I keep them in the mix. So now if you send a hex to me, it's normally going to get turned around and go back to you. And I told him, I notice if someone's trying to do something to me, if their life starts to fall apart, if things start to go bad for them, like we just got in an argument and then I just squash it and be like, I'm done, yo. I don't really want to proceed with this because I know how I am. And then that person is like, you ain't heard the last of me, son. You ain't heard the last of me. And I'd be like, oh, okay. Then a couple of weeks later, somebody said, hey, so-and-so lost their crib. They over at so-and-so house sleeping on the couch. Their car got revoked. Repossessed. They lost their license. They went to jail. They broke their ankle. These are signs that you was trying to throw something at me and then it repelled. So I've spent a lot of time working on that. You know what I'm saying? So I don't have to keep on doing a spiritual cleanse every 3 days. Come on, man. Set up something with some high level magic that is a return to sender, always on autopilot. Does that make sense? I hope so. So then I talked about divination. So I came up with this, and we were just talking about this last night. In threes, this is the package you need. Write this down. Astrology, ritual magic, and divination. Astrology, ritual magic, divination. Can I get somebody to write that down or type it out? Astrology, ritual magic, divination. Now I'm going to go backwards. No. Astrology tells you the when. The when is the time. How is the time? How is the time looking? Right? Divination tells you is your scope on your rifle. Tells you which way to aim. It gives you the correct answers of who's doing what. That's divination. I like the I Ching coins. Some people like tarot cards. Some people like pendulums. It's up to you. Some people like candles. But what is your divination technique, right? You must be equipped like a Jedi. You can't just be saying I'm just one thing. You have to be equipped in various. Like to be a doctor in ancient Egypt, you had to know astrology. You couldn't talk about I'm a doctor and you didn't know astrology. So then you ain't qualified to be a doctor. You really not a healer. I really feel like that right now. People be talking about I'm a healer. I do this, I do that, but you can't tell me 4 things about your astrological chart or the person that you're treating. What are you doing? You don't know where their Venus is at. You don't know where their Saturn is at. You're trying to treat something or get death out of their house, and you don't know where their Pluto is at. You don't know how to look at a chart and be able to surmise where possible areas are. Then you go do the divination on it and be like, oh, now if you are wanting to learn the I Ching, I was going to teach a class, and then Rob Bay has a class, Trill Alchemy here on Instagram, trillalchemy.com on the internet. Go take the I Ching class. It's $35. 35 is 8. It's a done deal. All of y'all got $35. The I Ching to me is like it's a spiritual MRI because I can plug into the matrix at any time I want, and it just be like whoa, and find out what the temperature is of somebody doing, because by the time you think somebody did something to you, you already got some suspects of who it might be. But you're just trying to see, is it just bad luck? Is it my transiting planets? Or did this person do something actually? Boom, let me shake these coins up and see what's up. Let me go hit these cards and see what's up, right? So now you got your astrology. You're looking at the temperature of the air. Then you got your divination. It told you what, it told you like the who. Now you got to go do your ritual magic to put a stop to it or to put a start to what you need. See, every time somebody attacks you with a hex, they're showing you what you need to start. Let's just stop right there. Does that make sense on a scale of 1 to 10, what I just said? Please press 1 to 10. 1, you don't understand that. 10, you get it. Anytime someone sends negative energy to you, Don't concentrate on stopping it. Their negative thing they're sending to you is showing you where you need to start. Does that make sense on a scale of 1 to 10? Doo-doo, doo-doo. There we go. Let me see if I got any numbers out here. I got some 10s out here. Got some 9s. Okay, let me know what you need, more help on. Yeah. So you said 1. Okay. I don't know why. I thought that was clear. 100. Right. I ain't stopping nothing because it came for me to activate things. That's why you always see me texting DNA explosion, right? DNA explosion. Because when something came at me, it activated something for me to start. How many of y'all are practicing magic now because it's a result or a response to how y'all had to respond to something? So, Bree, let me know what you don't understand about this, please. And Jennifer, what is it that you don't understand? Like, can you type in, like, why you don't understand that? Because none of you are victims. Let me just, as y'all are typing and responding, none of y'all, there's no such thing as a victim or a villain. There's just activators. You came at me, you activated something in me. I responded, I'm activating something else in the universe. Me taking you out or me becoming more successful may activate other people. I was activated to tell this story today. You don't need to stop me. You just need to see what your reaction is going to be off of me activating you with the DNA explosion today. Just that simple. Hopefully that makes sense. I'm just going to listen. Keep listening, Kathy. That's what I'm talking about. Oh, you forgot the 0. Okay, so everybody does get it. All right, that's good. So now, what's next? Talk about the correlation between the hex and the work and solution operates. Talk about the correlation between the hex and the work and the solution. So somebody sending the hex, they trying to get a solution too. They trying to stop you from something, or they trying to create something in your aura that you have left open for them to create something. I don't have any space for anybody to create anything in my aura, my energy field, except love, abundance, and wisdom. If you do a love spell on me where you want me to be more, you want me to be more loving, or you want me to give more love, if you do a spell on me for me to have more abundance, if you have do a spell or something on me for me to be wiser, then guess what? Then there's room for that. I've got room for that. But if you want to be like, stop OE from doing something, make OE feel depressed, make OE's car break down, or make his Uber get broke down, make his business, I don't have no room for that. I got so much offensive weaponry for that. I got weapons on top of spiritual weapons, spiritual toolery, as my man Firewater says. So that's fine if you want to activate me going to use some of my toolery. I need it. But I don't want somebody to continually pour onto me, right? Thanks everybody for listening who's at this point too. If you just came in, please say your team zodiac and what city and state you from, and also press 2 if you shared this video. If you listen on the podcast, what up? Today is the last day of Scorpio. I think it's the 21st. What's today's date? Yeah, it's November 21st. I'm not sure when this podcast will be up, but if you listening, what up? You get my point, right? Moon Magic better be in the toolbox. Yes, that's Moon Magic 28. Y'all can holler at me. So, when someone comes at you, you need to know when is the best time to respond, reply, react, get busy, right? That's why I like the Moon Magic, because a lot of y'all don't know the 8 behaviors. If you knew Moon Magic, you would know the 8 behaviors. I'm always in the right behavior that matches the moon. What a little bro at from up in the bro that's up, he's in California, a young cat. We was on a call the other day with Decrim Nature, and the brother represents his tribal, the indigenous Native Americans very well. But when you listen to indigenous and Native Americans, you hear them always talking about many moons ago. Well, which moon? See, a full moon in Aries is different than a full moon in Pisces. A new moon in Capricorn is different than a new moon in Taurus. If you don't know the difference, then your magic is going to be weak. If you just doing all moons like they are the same, all full moons are the same, all new moons are the same, your magic is absolutely probably cut off by a third at least. I said it, at least a third, right? So what is that? You don't like that, do you? That's not good. That's not good if your magic is cut off by a third, is it? Nah, you don't want that. So, I hope I am giving some great inspiration. Somebody says was inevitable. Like putting somebody in the freezer is still temporary. It's still temporary. Cause why they get that close to you in the first place that you had to put them in the freezer? Yeah. That's like emergency magic, trauma magic. I don't like doing emergency and trauma magic, me personally. I'd rather do regular, scheduled maintenance magic daily where I don't have to like come in and it's an emergency, right? Jasmine always talks about, are you keeping the Monday candle burning? Is it a green and white candle burning all the time? If you've been feeling under the weather, why isn't a blue candle burning all the time? That's on you. Like I said, evil comes in when you lazy. Water fills a hole. If you got a hole and you don't put nothing there, you don't patch it up, then of course you're susceptible to get knocked off. Or, somebody come in and get on that. So that's kind of how I feel about that. So, who else got a question? Right quick, because I'm about to I want to talk about the 4 virtues first before I leave, but please post your question. And if anybody wants to come on, as a matter of fact, I can call and bring people. Oh no, my phone ain't even in here. I'm on my phone on Instagram, so I can't bring you in on Bluetooth. But if you on Facebook and you want to come in, you can just send me a message on the screen and I'll send you the link to jump on. Matter of fact, wait, that's not what I wanted. I always like the interaction piece. Copy that. Anybody? All right, so that link I just posted, if you want to come on and ask a question, get a quick coaching session or something like that, hey, it's free for the day, for right now. Everett said moon magic, GPS 365, astrology, human design. You got to be flexible and fluid in your magic, always learning and upgrading your magic, respecting the God and goddess within. Man, this cat Everett has been growing so hard since I met him. I ain't never met him physically, but he's taken like almost every course I got. He's been to all of the classes me and Jasmine taught at securethespiritualbag.com. Where is that at? Securethespiritualbag.com. Can somebody post that? I would love for somebody to do that for me so I could just highlight it. He's taking my Moon Magic 28 course. He's taking my astrology course. He's learning human design, my Prosperity 365, like that. He speaks prosperity. It's the language of prosperity. Prosperity 365 teaches you the tongue of prosperity. Ooh, that's a good one right there. I'm gonna have to do that on it, like in a book. The tongue of the prosperity tongue. Do you speak the tongue, the prosperity tongue? Andrea, what up, Queen? I am Miss Butterfly. What are your thoughts on working with the first quarter moon? See, first quarter don't tell you nothing. You don't know what first quarter means, but I explained that in the Moon Magic course. See, they made these words, waning crescent, waxing gibbon. That don't tell you nothing. It don't tell you what behavior you're supposed to be in. So there's 8 phases of the moon, not just 2. If you want these 8 phases, then guess what? You're going to have to go over to Moon Magic 28, take the course. You're going to have it for the rest of your life. Yeah. What up, friends from Albuquerque? What's that? Alberta, New Mexico. Peace to the fam. I would love to know the moon phases. Saving for that class. Absolutely. So the 8 phases are planning, planting, clearing, gathering, seeing, leading, doing, and using. Those are the 8 phases of the moon. There's the 8 phases of the day and the 8 phases of the year. There's only 8 phases. Don't worry about the astrology and the 12 signs. Don't worry about that. When you put them down and you say planning, planting, what does planning mean to you? What should you be? What kind of behavior is planning behavior? What kind of behavior is planting behavior? What kind of behavior is clearing behavior? Which is the new moon. You're not supposed, the new moon is misnamed. You're supposed to be clearing things out during the new moon, not starting a new activity. What's a gathering moon energy? What's gathering behavior? What is seeing through new eyes behavior? There's a seeing phase of the moon. Then there's a leading phase of the moon. What does leading behavior look like? Then there's doing behavior. What does doing behavior look like? And then there's celebrating behavior. What is celebrating behavior? Doing is full moon behavior. Clearing is new moon behavior. You have to know the difference. Otherwise, you're cutting your magic off 75% if you ain't using the moon correctly. Point blank, period. So, right, I spend a lot of money on candles. I'm getting other people to do work for me. And something simple as finding out, taking a master class on Moon Magic 28. It's the last Moon Magic class you will ever take in your life. And your children can take it. It's that simplified. It's that powerful. It's bright enough for a genius, yet simple enough for a child. Right. It's for high IQ and childlike behavior, but not childishness. It's childishness when you don't know the 8 phases of the moon, but you say you practicing magic. Ugh. Talking with forked tongue. Do not talk with forked tongue. What up, Swaggertron? I feel you. SecureTheSpiritualBag.com. Yes. Yes, I had to come with Ra today. I had to come with Ra today because I had something I want to say it with my chest, and I wanted, to impress the be honorable whole situation of being honorable. That's the highest form of your magic, is being honorable. Because now when you have to execute something and your opponent is injured, you don't have to feel bad because they was already injured in the first place. As long as you was moving out of honor. That's what the virtues are about. So let's get into the virtues real quick. So, first virtue is honesty to myself and others at all times. How do I work with my ancestors? First thing you have to learn how to do is meditate and build an altar. That's number 1. Build an altar first. And then, can you be honest? If you can't be honest, you can't work with your ancestors. Excellent question. Yes, she says, I'm an Aquarius with the Leo moon, but where's your Venus, where's your Saturn, and where's your Mercury? So that's everybody on here. If you know that, please, if you know that, press 8, because that's money. If you don't know it, press 0. Let's just see how many people know where your Mercury, Saturn, Venus, and Pluto is in your chart. If you don't know what those 4 things are in your chart, press 0. I'm just taking a quick roll call real quick. All right. I see some 8s in here that do know. I see some 0s too. Congrats. What up? Oh, of course. My students better have the 8s up here. You see that? Nisha Alexander, don't worry about it. We got classes for you. Cece, we got classes for you. Aki, we got classes for you. Why don't you? You know your social security number. Listen, how can you press 0? You don't know what these 4 planets in your chart is, but you know what your social security number is. You know what your passcode is and your PIN number to your ATM, but you don't know what these planets are. You could change your PIN number. You could even get a new social, but you can't change those positions of those planets which came before anything else. That's why I said you have to put the triangle off. That's what Jay-Z is talking about. Astrology, ritual magic, and divination. I have my other book right here. I don't right now, but it's okay. What are you doing? That's why you got to know what the time is. I remember Venus, but I forgot my Saturn. Did you forget your social security number? That's my reply to the queen. You ain't forget your social. You ain't forget your address. You ain't forget your phone number. You ain't forget your passcode to get into YouTube or Facebook or Instagram. You don't want to get hacked, but now you don't even know the most precious information, which is 4 of those 13 planets. I ain't even asked, like, do you know all the planets? Where's your North Node? Where's your South Node? Where's your Chiron? Where's your Lilith? What's your profile? You feel what I'm saying? For your human design. Oh, who's this over here jingles? Venus and Virgo, Saturn and Aquarius, Mars and Scorpio, and I'm a Scorpio. You left off your Mercury jingle, B, but you so impressive though. Come with it. That's what I'm talking about. Step up. I love when that happens. Right. Okay. What up, Black Orgasms Matter too? I'm all with you. Chiron and Taurus. Mm-hmm. Do I do Western or Vedic? I'm a cosmophysician. So I practice cosmophysics, which is more tropical, aka Western. But I honor sidereal and Vedic. Here's the thing when people are always asking me about, hey, what system do you use? You know what system? You know what I tell them? I tell them, look, your best bet is to find somebody who's accurate. Because if they ain't accurate, it doesn't matter what system they have. It's all about accurate. What is that? If we took the moon magic, can we have the link to our materials again? Of course you can. Just inbox me. That's easy. Send me an inbox. You know you got lifetime support when you take my moon magic class. That's how you become a part of the family. If you got moon magic or CN 365 or my astrology course, then you're part of my family forever. Those courses are gonna stay on the internet long after I'm gone. Period. You part of my, that's how you become a part of my family. You got my meditation course, you took my goals writing course, all that's for free. Go on my LinkedIn profile. Links in the profile. Bing! You see all of that. Free stuff. That's how you get in my family. But if you ain't doing what I'm doing, then you ain't in my family. There we have it. Shawas, I know the houses too. You do need the class. Absolutely. Jupiter and Scorpio. All right, I see you. All right, I see you out here in these streets. I should be out here testing y'all who put eights up in here too. I know my placements, but thought you meant numbers for the houses. Sorry. Nah, you need to know the houses too. Sun, Moon, Mercury, Venus, Mars, all in. So that's a stellium in Capricorn, right? What if you don't know your time of birth? You come see an astrologer who can do that for you. Go to oye517.com. Scroll down to the bottom of the page. I do those for free. I don't do them all the time, but like if you was to click the link right now, I could tell you your time of birth. We could just figure it out right now. But well, I'm on my other line with Instagram, so I don't have all the tools I want. But I still could. I mean, we still could do it to get the rising sign down. That's easy. If you don't know your time, that's why you go to a professional astrologer who's accurate. If you go to an astrologer and they like, well, it doesn't matter what time, we're just gonna put in 12 o'clock. You getting robbed. They just taking your money. They're just taking your money. Give me your money. I take your money. I take your money. So like, and if they just take your time and they don't verify your time that you tell them, 85% of birth certificate times are inaccurate. 85% are wrong. Yes. So I love it. Anyway, I live in the West, so I use Western astrology. Go ahead, DK. That's what the U.S. government is using too. I love that. All right, my meditation course, you like that? Okay, what up, Eric Holland Jones? For people who got my courses so far, I gotta just ask this. What is your favorite course? What's your favorite course that you've taken of mine so far? Yeah. Real shadow work requires first unplugging from the shadow government, corruption, energy, vampires entirely. Makita, I don't agree with that whatsoever. You can't unplug from the corrupt government. I ain't got to unplug from the corrupt government to do shadow work. Yeah. Astrology, ritual, mag, and divination of the highest frequencies. Like that, like that. Which planets am I talking about? I was just asking, do you know your, 4 of your 13 planets? Okay. I gotta get into the Sonny Ray says my astrology course. Shanton says the self-discovery courses was her favorite. Moon magic was the favorite. What up, beautiful goddess? Peace. Astrology and the moon course, moon magic course. Yes, this queen, she took the moon magic and went to another level and created something for her clients. So I have coaches coming, taking my courses and turning around and incorporating that in what they're doing. Miss Garcia, could you post your course up here, please, so I can so we can show that off. Lady Fulton said moon magic was her favorite astrology course, but looking forward to that ritual moon, the moon magic. You need to. Favorite course is the self-mastery tantra. Okay, Maria, you old school. What Eric say? I think all the courses are good and practical, but the Qigong is top notch. Listen to this guy. Listen to this guy. He got to get that. I got to give him that. Yeah. He definitely gets that right there. Ooh, yeah. Put them angels in there with him. Yeah, hold on. This was my other joint. I just uploaded this one. Eric, this for you right here. Where's it at?
Looking good, Billy Ray.
Feeling good, Lewis. Y'all remember that? Y'all remember that from Trading Places? That feeling good.
Looking good, Billy Ray.
Feeling good, Lewis.
Yes, I have got a soundboard now that incorporates into my joints. Y'all done create a whole problem over here. I'm just not getting onto it too. We ain't gonna hit nobody with the gong. What we want more is this cash register. Hopefully this is money to y'all. If this is money content to you, if what I'm giving you is money, please type a $. How many $signs in the chat? Let me see if this is money for you right now. All right. She said Moon Magic 28 and the Tai Chi is his favorite so far. All right. I haven't even got into the Moon Magic system. Moon Magic, self-discovery, 365, etc. Bet. Bam. Y'all see that course? Oh, that's Queen. Oh, you got a coupon for 50% off? Woo. Yeah, I'm gonna leave this link up here for a second. Y'all better get that. What is the pricing for an astrology? Please go to the website, oye517.com, if you want an astrological consultation. When is the next Moon Magic course? It's always running. It's just because it's a masterclass. It's on video. You take it whenever you want. Moonmagic28.com. Moon Magic Lit brings a real change. Thank you, Tiffany. Talk about it. Self-discovery for sure. What's that? Oh, you in jazz class 1, 5, and 11. Ooh, you got them heaters. I made sure when I deliver my daughter, I check my time. I know all of her placements to better assist her in her future. Right, but the time that's on the birth certificate, even if you was looking at the clock, may not be the actual time that the soul entered the body. The soul entered the body on the first breath. So if you were in labor for 12 hours, the baby could have been breathing 8 hours before they were delivered through the vaginal canal. So it should be on the birth certificate. It should say time of arrival or vaginal entry into the world. All right. So you still need an astrologer to go back and check that particular time. All right. That's called the 8th place method. Big shouts out to Ra'aku over at Cosmophysics. Big shouts out to Marku, Everett, Kristen, Darren, all the old heads. All right. First Nation, I was just talking about you, man. Where'd you go? I'm going to stay healthy out here, Ken. You know that. But damn. I love astrology. We'll be taking the Moon Magic course soon. And remember, every course I have is for your children. It's on an 8th grade level. So like the meditation, the goal writing, put it on the big screen TV, sit your kids down. I'll take care of them. The Tantra course helped me fall in love with myself. Ow. I don't even know if I offer that no more. I discontinued that because I can't put that on autopilot. That needs a lot of attention. All right. 4 virtues. Virtue number 1, honesty to myself and others at all times. Honesty to myself and others at all times. I wish I could type that. Honesty to myself. What is honesty to myself and others at all times? See, this is how you protect yourself from somebody putting a hex on you. If you are honest and your ancestors and spirit guides see that you are honest, then it's tougher for you to be touched. It's tougher for somebody to send something your way because you're honest with yourself at all times. You're honest with others at all times. And then you're honest with yourself and others at all times. That's a whole 5-piece, right? So that's number one. Are you honest? See my ancestors over there? They want to know, am I telling the truth before they step up and assist me? Why would I step up and assist a liar? Excellent question, Oye. Right. Excellent question. Why would I step up and help a liar? Would you help a liar? Or would you help somebody who's always honest? See, these are things I'm helping you get closer to your ancestors. You have to need these 4 principles. And then that'll help you in life too, right? Astrology and magic principles for newbies, moon magic 28, gold writing, prosperity 365, and class 18. Damn, Divine Whitney, you done hit the whole swoop. She and my family. So next is humility in thoughts, words, and deeds to those above and beneath me. Humility in thoughts, words, and deeds to those above and beneath me. Why do you need to express humility? Don't mean that you're weak, but how do you express humility? So your ancestors are watching. Your ancestors are watching you all the time. So if you're honest and you have the spirit of humility, why wouldn't your ancestors rush to assist you? They would rush to assist you. They would rush to defend against an attack from someone else, a hex or any of those things. They wouldn't be running up. They wouldn't let somebody be running up on you if you had honesty all the time and you had this humility spirit above and below. All right. She says, I can't work with people who can't be truthful. So when you become an ancestor, you're going to say the same thing. I can't work with somebody who lies, right? All right. Humility in thoughts, words, and deeds to those above and beneath me. Thank you, Queen of Forces Healing Ministries, right? Now, number 3, patience. I will put the needs of others before that of my own. And then in parentheses, all caps, but not the greedy. Patience. I will put the needs of others before that of my own, in parentheses, but not the greedy. Exclamation point. So we think patience, we have the word patience and waiting confused. Waiting and patience aren't the same thing. Patience, like love, is a verb. Putting on it of patience. I will put the needs of others. That's a verb when I put the needs of others in front of someone else. What up, Wild Child? Peace to the fam. What up, T? Okay. So these virtues are how you empower your rituals to have a stronger connection to your ancestors so you can always have defense. My number 1 defense against hexes is being honest, radically honest. I don't need to lie. My ancestors and my spirit guides is watching. So why would I start lying? So when I need them, they'll be like, man, he crying wolf. And honesty to yourself is the beginning of shadow work. You can't disassociate from a whole bunch of other folks and then you don't be radically honest with yourself. That's not going to work. Hopefully that makes sense to somebody, right? Patience. I will put the needs of others before that of my own, but not the greedy, right? If it's something that I can help you with, you need help with it, then I don't have a problem. But when you're being greedy, you don't want to do your own work, then why do I want to help you? That means you greedy. So for instance, you have a car and your car broke down and we're going, like you work the opposite way that I go to work. So I get up in the morning, I go east, you go west, but your job is only like 4 miles to the east, right? My job is like 15 miles to the west. So you say, yo, can I get a ride? My car's broke down or I'm out of gas or whatever. Boom. I'm either give you some gas money or I'll take you to the store, help you get some gas, or I might shoot you that little quick 5 miles 1 day or 2 days to get you to work. Then I'm going the other way. But when you get your car fixed, you got a tank full of gas and a pocket full of money, and then you just want to leave your car in your driveway and say, yo, can you drop me off at work today? What you talking about, Willis? How can I do that? How can I drop you off at work today? That don't make no sense. It's not happening, actually. It's actually, now you're being greedy. So I got nothing for you. I'm not going to put the needs of the greedy before me. And a lot of y'all have the needs of greedy family members in front of yours. A lot of y'all think blood, all skin folk ain't your kinfolk. Your blood is the ones who will call the police on you the fastest. And y'all not recognizing that you would execute so much magic if you really knew what the word patience really was. Stop honoring the greedy people in your life. Does that make sense on a scale of 1 to 10? Put some dollar signs up if that hit hard right there. You know what I'm saying? Put 0 up if you don't understand what I just said. Stop honoring the needs of the greedy family members that's around you. Your magic will catapult immediately. Yeah. That was you. You was doing all that. Just cut it out. That's money. All that's money right there. That's money. Yeah, y'all be honoring the greedy. How you gonna honor the greedy? What are the greedy doing for you? Really, I don't need the greedy to do nothing for me. I just need to not feed them because they a virus. Right. Y'all out here disrespecting greedy people. Don't be respect. I've seen family members talking about you ain't gonna disrespect me. Fool, you greedy. You already started the whole this whole disrespect thing. And you older than me. You older than me and you greedy. So guess what? You disrespectful. How about that? Run them 2 middle fingers. Out. Okay. And last but not least, sincerity. I will fear only, capital only, I will fear only my lack of sincerity. I will fear only my lack of sincerity. Right. I will fear only my lack of sincerity. Woo, that part right there. You don't need, she says, I need the greedy people to stay away from you. Now you attracting greedy people, but because of your behavior. You've been honoring greedy people, so they're attracted to you. You're a host, just like a virus. Thank you, Queen. Sincerity. I will fear only my lack of sincerity, which runs you back into honesty. When you are sincere, your rituals are more powerful. When you are sincere, your astrology is fire. When you are sincere, your divination just kicks. Boom. It's totally amazing. Yeah, I want some Jamaican food. That's what I want. I want Jamaican. I can't even do that. Oh my goodness, I got to get something to eat here shortly too. All right, fam. I'm about to get up out of here. I got to sit for somebody tonight. I'm having them sitting for somebody first time on their mushrooms. Hopefully this makes sense. Y'all understand the 4 virtues? So sincerity. I will fear only my lack of sincerity. Let's run back over these one more time. I got to get ready to go. Honesty to myself and others at all times. Oh, honesty to yourself is the beginning of shadow work. Absolutely. Patience. I'll put the needs of others before that of my own, but not the greedy. Bam, bam. Then humility in thoughts, words, and deeds to those above and beneath me. And then, of course, my favorite, honesty to myself and others at all time. What you mean, too bad I'm not in Philly? I'm in Atlanta. This is exactly where I'm supposed to be. Too bad you ain't in Atlanta. How about that? You welcome. So yeah, so on a scale of 1 to 10, how much was this? I mean, was this helpful on a scale of 1 to 10? This whole thing about virtues, rituals, ritual magic, ancestors. Oh, and the number 3. Why did I say the number 3? Because the number 3 is the triangle. Putting these 3 things together, making your mystic pyramid. Yeah, making your mystic pyramid. Oh, you work at a Jamaican restaurant. Lord have mercy. Okay, now you got me. It's a shame I'm not in Philly. Oh, you always coming through. Trying to. Appreciate that. I got 1,000 from somebody. Bam, Queen said a 10. Got another 10. Maria says I got a 10. Can someone post his website? Which website you looking for? So that, yes, can y'all just post these for me? Moonmagic28.com. Moonmagic28.com. I might have some of these in the banner. Coach's Closet is where you can get the free meditation course, right? Moon Magic 28. I was using where's this? Wait, hide that one. Oh, this is the ticker. Moon Magic 28. Take that. Hold it. I don't want to scroll. I want to keep that going across there like that. Like that. Like that. All right. Moon Magic 28. Keep 22 may be that coupon code may work because that was like a coupon code I had up for the 5th of November. If you know the seasons, what happened on the 5th of November? That's when it was over. I was giving 22% away until the 5th of November. Now, if it's still up there, good. You can have it, right? And as a matter of fact, if it don't work and you send me a message, I'll make a code for that. But only if some people send me a message, right? Because then I know you can ready to do something. And it's only going to be up for a week. That's your Thanksgiving present, right? Thanksgiving. OE's class, that's the gold writing class. OE's class, yep. Keep It Simple Astrology course. They're what? Fam 50 for 50% off. That might still be good. I'm giving away $150 today. Wow. I think I'm cutting that one off at Christmas. I might let that one run through Christmas. So yeah, that's the site. Keep It Simple Astrology course. Fam 50 for 50% off. OE 365 is that's the Prosperity 365 course. It might be 22% off. Yeah, these these are like the money courses. Like, how do you want to speak the language of prosperity? OE 365. Moon Magic 28. It's a wrap. So I think that Keep 22 may still be good. Yeah. And then if you want to get a session with me, OE517.com. That's children's astrology, adults astrology, and a Pick My Brain course. Like if you got a business, Pick My Brain is, well, just go read the descriptions. You'll see it. You'll see all of that. Hopefully this was helpful. How y'all feeling? Y'all okay? It told me to go back to safety on your Moon Magic 28 site. Moonmagic28.com. Said go back to safety. Just go ahead. The site is safe. If it says unsecure, you'll be okay. Just go through there. You'll find. Jasmine has the link to her videos on the self-discovery. Oh, yeah. And secure the spiritual bag. Secure the spiritual bag. Oh, it's in the description box. It is. Da-da. It's your first time tuning in? Well, thank you. Billions on top of billions. Word. You taking Moon Magic next? Thank you. Yeah, all the links are in the description. You taking the CN360? You want the 365 in the astrology? I recommend the 365 before the astrology course. That's just me personally. Yeah. Say the same thing to me on Chrome. Just go ahead. It's a secure site. They give you that little warning. You just click it and go on through. It works fine. Hold up. Y'all want me to share the screen, don't you? I got you. Let me help you. Ta-da. Give me that. Which one did y'all go to? Moonmagic28.com. Your connection is not private. Okay. Well, thank you. Hit advanced. Proceed to Coach K Live. There you go. That means I just got to call my server and ask them what's the problem, why y'all got messages. But this is what it looks like. All right? So you can get past that. That's the Moon Magic 28, OE 365. Bam. There you go. So I see some of y'all went to Moon Magic, some of y'all went to OE 365. Welcome aboard. Welcome to the family. That's all I can tell you. Ta-da. Okay. You still working on the 365? Come on, Marche, let's get it popping. Are you coming to Tai Chi class tomorrow too? Yes. Site is secure. I've used it. There we go. I went through my Samsung. Says Coach K Live and other is Weebly. Yes, I'm on Instagram. I got WordPress and I got Weebly. So just check it out. The closet site, that one is coachescloset.com. No E. Yeah. No E. No E, baby. All right, that's about it for me, ladies and gents. I got to get ready to get up out of here. I'm sitting for someone tonight on their first mushroom journey. We talked about 5 grams, but it may be 7. So I also have we psychonaut adventurers over here. USS Discovery up in this joint. Oh yeah, I did my homework too. Capricorn, Moon, and Pisces, Libra rising. Now I'm digging into what that means. Right, but I need more than your moon, your sun, and your rising sign. Remember, we already talked about that. That's your favorite course? Thank you. I probably should get the astrology course. Take the 365 first, because it's the fastest. Get your money right. Get your energy right before you take the astrology course. Take the 365. OYE365.com. What's my Instagram info? OYE517. And it's like that. If you go to my Instagram and you go to the link in my bio, like voila. My profile. Click on that link right there. You'll see everything. So if you get to my Instagram, I know it says Coach Khayr, but they won't let me change it. They tripping. But you'll see everything. You'll see the free meditation course. You'll see the gold writing masterclass. You'll see the free miracle prayer, 8 cycles of the year. There's the Prosperity 365. There's the Moon Magic. Keep It Simple astrology course. There's the self-discovery mastery class. This is with me and Jasmine. Ta-da. This is the Secure the Spiritual Bag. Yep. Highly, highly recommend it. Yeah, Rashid, of course, the enterprise. No, the enterprise is not open. No, this is for private. Somebody got something private, not you. Everybody, and look, y'all gonna be. I know y'all want to come through and see the enterprise, but the enterprise is not yet open. This is just somebody who wants to do something private, right? Gotta take it. I still do private. I sit for some people privately, not everybody. So this is what this class is about. These classes, we had 18 of them. Now you can get the whole bundle for $550. It was $440. You can get all 18 classes though. You know, intro class, self-mastery through self-discovery, sex spells, rituals, and relationships, ritual spells, and getting your money house in order. Pop 3 was a popular course. Spiritual maturity and awareness, the proper path to magic and why you need a book of shadows, how to pick the right ritual, what is your spiritual language, and how do you delete your limiting character. Get your money house in order, the remix, Mercury retrograde special edition, Rise of the Phoenix, Death, Rebirth, and Mastering Misfortune, Relationship Science, Part 1, The Psychology of Mars and Venus and Right Relationships, Relationship Science, Part 2, Practice Makes Perfect, Courtship, Cuffing, and Communication, Relationship Science, Part 3, Cosmic Contracts and Conscious Commitments, and number 13, the Generational Curse class, Honoring and Healing Your Ancestors, Astrology and Magic, Where the Ritual is At, Astrology and Magic, Rituals and Predictions, Astrology and Magic, Fundamentals for Rituals and Spell Casting, Astrology and Magic, Proper Procedures for Deities, Ancestor Money, and Giving Offerings. Bam, you want the whole thing? You just scroll back up to the Tizop and just get the whole bundle by clicking that right there. Yeah. Individually, it's $44 a class. That will cost you $748. Save over $300, you know, when you purchase the bundle or something like that. Yeah, me and Jasmine did that. That's how we do. We thinking about doing something for Christmas, right? We'll see over the holidays. Oh, this was class 18. Ooh, spiritual business 101. I forgot what was this. I think this one is closed. Wait a minute, it might be open. Is it open? Oh yeah, it's $2.99 though. It's $2.99. You can watch yesterday's replay. Come on through. This one was a banger though. It's class number 18. Killer. Print Your Own Money Class Part 2, Spiritual 101 for business owners who believe in magic. Time to secure the bag. This week's class, Coach Khayr, I got to change that, gets down to basics, how to build, brand, market, and monetize your business. Jasmine Atton brings her special sauce to the formula with the magic swag to further secure your spiritual bag. When you leave this class, you'll have a basic blueprint to get your business on and popping. Seating is limited and going fast. Secure your spot today. Bam! All right. I got to get ready to get up out of here. Any human design courses. I'm a 2-4 manifesting generator. I'm trying to dig into the PHS. What's PHS? I'm a nocturnal eater, artificial shores, fifth color, Gemini, Sun, Taurus, Moon, Scorpio, Rising, Venus in Cancer, Pisces, signature. You should just come on to Facebook, send me a message on Facebook, send me an email, I'll connect you to the group we got on Facebook. Dewan is the cat for that. I recommend those classes if you a newbie. Thank you, Shanta. Can you Instagram the info be put in the chat? Yeah, I can do that. There you go. There's the whole lingo right there. You click that, you have the whole menu. Yes, 365 first. Sir, ask your hosting provider to activate your SSL certificate. That's the issue. It's showing up. HTTP. Moses, you know I'm going to take care of that, player. Appreciate that. I've been looking for mushrooms in my city. No luck. Send me an email. That's easy. Somebody's in your city that's got them. Send me my email is oyesun88. oyesun88@gmail. And put your phone number. That's it. Is that it for everybody? Good. Gotta go. Gotta get ready to go. Appreciate it and love y'all. Thank y'all so much for showing up. Keep the 3 in mind now. Keep the 3 together. And be honorable. Let's get it popping. All right? That biz class you did with Jasmine helped me through this year. Thank you. Right. Absolutely. We make you bulletproof where you always, that class basically help you build your ATM. Done deal. You get an ATM inside the house. All right? Excellent. Let's end this thing in prayer. I found you in peace, and I'm going to end it in prayer. Big inhale through the nose. Man. Y'all already know I had this one set up too. For those of you who are on Facebook, those of you on Facebook and YouTube, you can hear that. Can y'all hear that song? Shigatega, Kavavasharan, Barkantarum, Rakameta, Zikateka, Tamin Gamlanka, Sinkalush, Baratuf, Helana Tega, Yakige, Lam Chapane, Zukrea, Katushka Tega, Shavatanuka Bell. Ushma Tizitakanu Yodea Talamo Barukshin Kuvumakuto Malamvain. Watch the beat drop right here. Watch the beat drop. Watch the beat drop. Sakvaru Tahara Nunara Na geboren de Shea Kadeka, Kavava Shamran, Barkum Taran, Raka May, Tazika Taker to meet Gamlin, Kasim Kadosh, Baruf Tufka, Nahel Taker, Yakid Gehel, Chapanez, or Korea Katushka Taker, Shavatanuka Bel Ushma, Tazakatanu, Yodea Talamot, Baruk Shem, Kavomakuto, Alam Vaed. Yo, I love y'all like cook food. Thank y'all so much for coming through. And we got so many of these joints in here, like this Ganesha mantra. Just stick around. I'm creating content out here. It's basically a rap. Yes. Yeah. We're going hard in the paint for 2021 has already started back in September. Right. Keep them sounds pumping. Yeah. And we got that Usnisa on deck too. The Usnisa's on deck as well. Yeah, we got it. Let's use it. The good stuff. Watch him hit him with that Namo Bhagavate.
Namo Bhagavate, Tralokia, Perdavisi, Staya, Buddhaya, Bhagavate, Tariyato.
Ooh, that's hard.
Visudeya, Sama, Tabavasa, Spavani, Gata, Gahana, Spavava, Visudia, Bisankantu, Mam.
Lord have mercy, he hit me.
Sugata, Veravakana, Amir, Abasankai, Mahamantra, Padai, Ahara, Yusam, Darani, Sudahaya.
Lord have mercy. And then we got that Fortuna on deck too. We just EQing it. That's all. You like that? Check out Goddess Fortuna. It's my man Shalar. He hard, very hard. Now everybody's home. Instagram, I'ma holler at y'all.
Of all God's well. From realms on high, release thy treasures from the sun, and now bestow on everyone whose heart beats one with God's own light, the power to draw from heaven's height, abundance to expand the plan. The masters hold on every rib, attune our consciousness with thee, expand our vision now to see that opulence.
Hey, I love y'all, but I got to get out of here. It's time for me to put some food on my stomach. I can't post it because I don't have it anywhere. I have it. I have to send it to people when they ask for it, and then I ask them to send my man a donation for that. And remember, no matter what you do today, make sure that when somebody asks you like what you got going on, you always tell them the same thing. I was just minding my business. One more time. I was just minding my business. Mind your business, folks. Mind your business. I was just minding my business. And laugh it off. Laugh and stay. Don't let people keep running up on you. You know what I'm saying? Keep it like that so you keep them angels running up on you. Yeah. All right, I love y'all. Mahalo. Peace.